Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. I'm on vacation this week and I think the intent was to do a lot of filming and things to show you guys, but Chris, number one, banned me from doing projects this week. So anything I did do was just little. So you can see I did some floral arranging. So I'll do a quick little walk around and show you those. And then later this week, I'm still trying to get my internship hours for my design degree, and Tiffany had asked if I would come up to her house and do the measurements and floor plans for her house, and that would count because I'm doing a project under a designer. So I have that planned, and I will probably do a little bit of shopping while I'm up there because number one, I do not like driving in the city. So we're gonna be at the cottage, and to drive down from the cottage to her place is the same time it would take from the city to her place. So it makes more sense to do it on a week that I'm off and at the cottage. So because I don't mind driving country roads and whatever, that means that I can then stop at a local town nearby to do some shopping like I did the other week with Chris's mom. If you remember that shopping trip, it's the same place. So that is the plan. Also, Indigo sent me their fall home guide and a gift card, so I think I'm gonna flip through this and maybe order something. So that was very, very thoughtful of them. So let me quickly show you the florals. When I went into Loblaws last night to grab some stuff because we were having friends over, I saw that they had some really beautiful dried florals. This I bought at HomeSense earlier in the day, but Loblaws did have something very, very similar. But my favorite were these. They also had them in pink and purple, I think, but I went for the white because I thought it looked a little bit nicer for fall. And then these they had so many other things. I wish I took a picture for you guys, but definitely worth checking out. And then also they had some cute pots. I really liked this one. No purpose behind it, I just liked it, so I bought all of these, and I'll show you what I do with them. This is who I truly bought this one for, because my whole bundle of them from last season is gone because of him. He likes them so much. He just plays with them and then breaks them, and then I have to get rid of them. So this is the first one. These actually are from HomeSense, and the vase is from H&M when I got it a while ago. But these were actually really long stems, and I didn't know what I was gonna do with them, but when I cut them and put them in there, I thought that was perfect. He keeps eating them. These came off the dining table when we were eating dinner. So you saw these ones before, but I put these little like pom-pom ones in there, which he's obsessed with, so he's here to eat them. Little devil. Then these ones on the mantle are my favorite, but because they have the little pom-pom bits in them, Finn keeps going after it and he's kind of ruining it, so that's why there's tinfoil up here. But these are from Loblaws. They actually had a really great selection at the Loblaws near me. I want to say 15 different types of dried florals. So this one came in 3 colors, I think, pink, white, and purple maybe, and then these little guys. So I feel like that looks really nice. And the other H&M vase that matches the first one. These you saw before, but I got this vase from Loblaws as well, and I think it looks cute. And then I've had these pumpkins for a really long time, since I was in university, and they say welcome on them, I think. But I've kind of like tipped them, and they're in this little wooden bowl on my coffee table. And then I switched out the art on the Apple TV in here. I think that's really pretty. I think it cost $2.50 for a new piece of art because it was 50% off, so I'll link that in my description box. Look at the little devil. He's not even scared of the tinfoil. He's a little bit scared, but not like Lily. Lily's terrified. Hey, this is not helpful. Come here. Oh my goodness, this big baby. He's so bad. Okay, let me show you the ones in the kitchen. I really, really love having this here. I did switch it to the kitchen for a little bit, but I prefer it being here. It fills this empty corner. And then kitchen's a little messy, so I apologize. I've got this one over here with the vase from H&M. Apparently all of my vases are from H&M. And Finn has done stuff with it. I think that the orangey colored ones are faux from Amazon. And then the little pom-pom ones that Finn loves. And then I've got this one over in this corner. I'm not 100% in love with this one, but that's where the other vase went that I switched out on the coffee table. So I've got some darker eucalyptus and then these little dried things. These ones I think are a mix of Michael's dried florals. And then this one is just olive branches from Bouclair in this vase from Home Sense. So let's have a little flip through this Indigo home guide that they sent. They kind of made it like a little magazine. Finn is joining us here. So I've seen a lot of these pots when I was looking at their website before, which were really nice. There's some dried florals. See, they've got the little pom-poms. Oh, and I really, really liked this one when I saw it before. I don't remember seeing that on their website, but I like that. I would definitely consider getting that. I like this. I didn't see that either, so I'm gonna have to go back on their website and make a decision on what I'm gonna get. Oh, I also really like this Mason Cash crock to put your utensils in. I also like these kettles. I know the Smeg ones are really popular, but they sell this in kind of a similar color to the Smeg, and I actually think that it looks a bit nicer. There's a few things on their website that they didn't have in here that I really liked, which is a bit silly. Oh, these. You can't really see it, but the color were really nice, and I thought that that was pretty. And they also have some beautiful marble stands and other things, so I'll maybe quickly show you that. Super quickly, these are a few things from Indigo that caught my eye that weren't in that little catalog. So there's this kind of marble cake stand that's really beautiful. This one's a lower price, but it's a beautiful green color. And then also this. I thought that would be super nice for fall, but this brand that they carry has a lot of stunning things, including tons of vases. I'm just at Walmart, and I thought I would show you guys that they have arched mirrors for $80. It's a pretty good size. It's not floor height, but I think you could totally use it elsewhere. And I don't see any tall ones that are arched, unfortunately. So I bought a bunch of these pumpkins at Walmart, and I was recording this for Reels and TikTok and then realized you guys would probably like to see it. So I have already started to do this to the other ones, but I'm rubbing dirt all over them because they're obviously fake, and then when the dirt is dried, I'm gonna rub it off kind of like I do with the found vases, just to make them look a little more realistic. So I've just got a cup of some dirt with water in there so it's muddy, and I'm gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna decorate the porch for fall. I think I showed these the other day, maybe on stories, but I got these little pots. They're tin from the dollar store. They're $4 each, and I thought they'd be great for fall decor, and since they're inexpensive, I don't worry about them being outside. And then I bought 2 of these mums, but they don't fit with their black pot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill some holes in the bottom so that I can take the mum out of this plastic planter and put it right in there, and then it's gonna drain because I can't control how much water it's getting from rain. So this is a great way to make sure that it drains properly. And the way I'm gonna do this is just with the drill and some drill bits. I'll probably pick some bigger ones just to make sure that the drainage holes are good enough. So I also put some rocks in the bottom just so that if any of the dirt does block the holes that I made, at least the rocks are helping to not let the dirt sit directly on the holes that I drilled. So I just rubbed the dirt off because it had dried, and you can see they look a little more realistic now that that's done. I mean, this one isn't super realistic, but I'm fine with it. I've seen a lot of people painting these, but I don't want to go through that effort. I think that this is good enough. I'm still not sure about these leaves. I think I'm going to style them and leave the leaves on, and then if I feel like it doesn't look as good, then I'll take them off. And I never really explained it, but a lot of these were sold as individual, but this one, and this one were all stacked together. And when I pulled them apart, I was hoping that they'd have nice tops, but only the top one had a nice top. So I had to glue different ones on top of each other. So rather than having the 3 stacked, which I didn't think looked realistic, I thought this looked a little bit better with just the 2. And then I got one of the individual pumpkins and put it on top of this one that also had not a nice top, and kind of like foam came, like that was kind of like what was on top. So yeah. So here's our cute little pumpkin setup. I'll probably switch out that pot for a mum eventually, but looks pretty cute. So these are all the Walmart pumpkins, and then these are the tins that I got from Dollarama, and they've got little handles on the sides. We are just out for a hike, and it is so gorgeous. It's got the lake on the one side, and the trail basically walks along the lake. So beautiful. Such a nice day to get out. It was actually supposed to rain all day, so I'm really happy that we were able to do this. Back at one of my favorite spots. Look, they have these little bowls that I have. I love these. I want one of these, but the smaller size isn't identical. I think they'd be so good for the kitchen. These are also super nice. Marble links. These are cute. I also really love this sweater. And these bowls are so pretty. You could put this like on the counter and fill it with some artichokes or something. And then this beautiful cutting board. Always love coming here. Such a great place to get gifts for people too. I decided it was the perfect day for a baked brie. Look how good it looks. It has like fig jam and walnuts on top. We're having a fire. We're just out for another walk in a different location. And it was super rainy this morning, so I think it kept people away, but it's so nice. I got my new phone in the mail. So I thought I would just quickly show you. So this is the new design that they've done, which I think reminds me of my old phone. Look at how big those cameras are. So this is going to be amazing for filming for you guys, hopefully. And it's just working on backing up from iCloud. And I also got a new case for it, just plain and simple for now. And I have a new screen protector on it, which went on really, really well. So let me get you the brand. So there's the brand of the screen protector. Like I said, it went on really well without any bubbles. And it had this special guide. So the screen protector is on here or something, and then you like line it up. It was super easy. On my way back from helping Tiffany the other day, I stopped at the Value Village and HomeSense in Aurelia, so I thought I would show you what I ended up getting. So the first thing is Value Village is amazing for getting old looking frames. So I got these two. They're $2.99 each, and I thought the frame was pretty nice. And then this one, I more so just liked the picture. And I want to say it was $3.99. I already took the price off. And then Value Village is also a great place to get coffee table books if you don't want to spend a lot of money. So I picked some that I just thought were like interesting topics. The first one, I already took the book out, but it was Old Toronto Homes. And I really, really like this. This was more of the heart purchase because I was interested in the homes and all the descriptions and stuff. So all of the books that I got were $5.99. This one has a nice spine. This one also has a really nice spine. And I also think the pictures inside are kind of cool. Another garden one. And then the last one, the interior isn't very interesting, but I thought that from this side it looked pretty. Clearly it looks a bit discolored, but the color that is going to show is this, and I think that looks pretty good. So these are all $5.99 each. I think that if you go and you look for hardcovers that have nice spines, it's a really great way to fill a bookcase, especially considering, like, I think that these ones I would actually like flip through. I think that they're interesting. There's an inscription inside. So I don't know. It's kind of nice to flip through, and it will look really nice on a bookcase or coffee table. Last thing, I think I showed you this in store. So I didn't know if these two mirrors were gonna fit, but it was $129 for two of them. I only needed one clearly, but I feel like even for one that would have been a decent price. So I was worried it wasn't gonna fit because I didn't have the measurement, but it clearly fits perfectly. It obviously won't sit down there. It will be raised up a bit, but I just wanted to try it out when I got home, and I'm okay with having an extra one. I feel like these mirrors are in right now, so to be able to style it somewhere else with the extra one's totally fine with me. And then I think I showed you the light that I got for in here before from Home Depot. I think this was $99. And I think it is a really beautiful light. You can see the reeded glass, which I think is going to be very, very popular coming up. I mean, you're already seeing it in design already, but I think it's going to become even more popular. So I'm going to be very happy to have that up there. But of course, I'm waiting until I have some wallpaper, and then obviously I'll switch the light out at that point. I took all of the dust jackets off, and what I normally do is I have a decorative box somewhere, and I just put them all in there in case I ever want them, especially with some of Chris's books. He doesn't like me taking the covers off, but I just think these will look much nicer in the bookcase like that. I was editing the vlog and realized that throughout this vlog I didn't film things very well for YouTube. I filmed some things for Instagram and TikTok, but not for on here. So throughout this video, there's gonna be a few clips that have like a background, but then they're filmed, you know, the wrong orientation, but I wanted to show you guys, so I apologize if that happens. This little devil is eating everything. These aren't even like dried florals. This is just like plastic. So that's not ideal. We also had our first fire last night, which was really, really nice. Last year we didn't do wood burning fires. We did like faux fire log things. I mean, they weren't faux fire, I guess, but they're fire logs, you know what I mean? Which was really nice, but the whole house smells like a fire now, so I don't know if that's what we're gonna do in the future. However, I did really enjoy the fire smell when we did it, and I enjoyed the crackle, which the fire logs don't have, so I don't know. With the new iPhone, there's like this cinematic mode, so I'm clearly trying it right now, and you can see everything but myself is blurred, which doesn't really make sense in this situation, but let's switch it. So this is pretty cool where it's focusing on this. Let's get it to focus on Finny. That is pretty cool, I have to say. I thought I would just show you this. Also, I said this on Instagram stories because I was showing off some of the features because I find this stuff really cool. I've always been excited by new tech and setting things up for the first time, but because of what I do, posting to YouTube, my blog, TikTok, Instagram, all that, that's why I upgrade so frequently when a new phone comes out, because the camera is everything to me for this sort of stuff. But for the average person or someone who doesn't use the camera the way that I do, it's totally unnecessary for you guys to upgrade all the time. And I don't mean to make anyone feel like they need to keep up with the latest and greatest. I just think it's cool. And I'm very thankful that I'm able to use it for what I do. So yeah, but you can see the cinematic mode. You can let me know if you like it. I'm sure it's gonna make me look even more tired, considering I don't wear eye makeup a lot of the time, but that's okay. I'm gonna sign off on the vlog here because I'm already a day late with this, but when we go to the cottage and I'm on vacation, I just find it really hard to get everything done, and I also don't film as consistently, so